Wow, here we go again. Super Star Wars Return of the Jedi. Yes, my final NRG on the SNES trilogy of the Star Wars franchise. And here we go with the final part, Return of the Jedi. Lots of people's favourite film, not mine. Empire is. I said that in my last video, should I say. Ooh, get my films and videos mixed up. This came out in 1994, in the US at least, and 95 in good old Europe and the UK, because we get everything after everyone else, apparently. A long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away, is Star Wars. Here we go again. We know this intro. You know what? Whenever I see the intro when I'm watching the films, it always sends a little bit of a chill down my spine. It's still epic to watch. But here we go. Return of the Jedi. For those of you who haven't been paying attention or been living under a cave for the last 30 years, Return of the Jedi is the 6th episode, or the 3rd film, if you're keeping up. And yes, this game follows the loosely follows the plot of that film. The film in question: Luke Skywalker goes to rescue his friend Jabba the Hutt. No, his friend's not Jabba the Hutt. His friend is Han Solo. He's been captured by Jabba the Hutt. I'll get with it in a minute. Some nice little cutscenes here. Lots of cutscenes in this one. I think more cutscenes in this 3rd game than the previous 2. Certainly graphically identical in a lot of ways. It's a nice little stormtrooper thing there. A bit of a Darth Vader. There, nice effect. He is not as forgiving as I am. Yes, Lord Vader, we shall double our efforts. Yes, you shall, and your Death Star will be destroyed anyway. So, anyway, let's get on with it. Meanwhile, on Tatooine, Luke, Leia, and Chewie race in a land speeder towards Jabba the Hutt's palace to rescue Han Solo. Good, and it's again like the other games. It's it's a combination of run and gun, a little bit of Mode 7 stuff. This is unusual because it starts off with a Mode 7 sort of dodging action thing with land speeder. Just dodging, not shooting anything here. You're just collecting the Force power-ups, the rebel symbols. A little bit tricky when you first play this. You've got to get the jump and the zoom, the sort of bow boost, in the right order. So there we go. Dodge the rocks. Don't bump into the rocks; they just knock you sideways. Oh, nearly slipped there. Yeah, again, good implementation of Mode 7. Probably a little bit smoother and a little bit more refined than the previous 2 games, but that's what happens when you progress. Same sort of idea though. Just zoom in a straight line and ignore, should I say, excuse me, I am coughing while I'm playing. Excuse me. Anyway, while I was coughing, I managed to get to the end. As dawn approaches, Luke, Leia, Chewie begin to climb the mountainside towards Jabba the palace of Jabba, should I say. And it's more of the same. Run and gun stuff with a sword. With the lights. Sword, bloody hell, that's sacrilege. A lightsaber if you're Luke, and I'm definitely going to be Luke. Good graphics there, really. I do like the style of this. I like the style of the whole trilogy, to be honest. And again, yeah, there's a little bit more. There's a difference with the gameplay, slightly. It's slightly smoother, slightly more refined than Empire and Super Star Wars. Certainly, it feels slower and a little bit more. I'm not going to say sluggish, but a little bit more dull. Is that probably the word to use? I'm not sure. Not as quick and as frantic, certainly. It's just as hard. There's no denying about that. It's still, they haven't adjusted the difficulty settings. It's still hard. There's more to pick up this time. Still slaughtering Jawas, Luke. I thought he was supposed to be a good Jedi. But he can't use the blaster in this one, unlike Empire. So you can only use you got the blaster and the lightsaber in the first one, you got the blaster and the lightsaber in the second one, and just the lightsaber in this one. His green lightsaber, so keeping with the story, keeping continuity, which is always good. I like when sci-fi keeps continuity. Get out of my way, bastards. Die! Eat my lightsaber, bitches. I'm rusty at this one because, to be honest, Out of all the Star Wars games on the SNES, this is the one I've played the least. Probably played it about 2 or 3 times over the years. So I'm very rusty. I've never completed this one. I think I only ever completed Super Star Wars probably once. I can't remember whether I did complete Empire. Might have, but I certainly didn't complete this. So excuse me if I screw up, because I probably will. Thermal detonator. You can throw the lightsaber as well in this. It's pretty cool. So, like I said, as you can see at the beginning of the stage there, you can choose what character you want to be. Oh, fiddle poo Jedi rubbish crap. Missed the platform. Damn. As you can see there, choose your character, Chewie, and you get in this game you can play as Leia, and later on you can also play as Wicket. Not that you want. Why would you want to play as Wicket? Seriously. I wouldn't want to play as Wicket. I want to play with Wicket. But the lightsaber is the strongest weapon anyway, so it makes sense that you play as Luke. Oh, I thought that car. Well, that makes sense when you don't fall off like a fool like that. I'm just slipping off shit. Oh dear. But it follows the precedent. Anyway, I'll digress from my terrible gameplay. It follows the precedent of the previous 2 games, and yep, performs it very well. Lovely little bit of parallax scrolling there, smooth, fast, action-packed. Like I said, not quite as fast as the previous 2 games. Sound effects are absolutely sublime, really good, and the force powers are changed for Luke in this slightly. You've got different. I'm not sure what the actual parameters are, but the force powers are slightly different. Oh, this guy's a nasty hard bastard. I'm getting out of his way. Oh, I only got hit by I got hit by another one. Fucking stalactites, stalagmites. Which one's which? Answers on a postcard in the comments box, please. I always forget which one. I think stalactites are the ones from the floor, aren't they? Stalagmites are the ones from the top. But no bug's been wrong about a lot of things. But I'm not wrong about this, and yeah, good game, very good, hard as nails, as you would expect from all the Super Star Wars games on the SNES. It's got a lot of style about it. Keeps faithful to the film, sort of, as much as movie franchises can. All got a shield. Oh yes, it's a starry shield. Look at that. Isn't that nice and pretty? Oh no, that's not nice and pretty. Oh shit! I thought I was going to an abyss there again. There is a bit of a problem with this when you're balancing on these platforms, just floating in midair. You're not sure if there's any ground underneath you. Get no! Ow! No, I got. Yeah, got blankered. Got blankered by that bloke. Got some droid electrifying me. Anyway, I think I'll wrap it up there on this final NRG on the Star Wars trilogy for the Super Nintendo. This is Return of the Jedi on the aforementioned platform, which I just said, 1995 in Europe, if you're in Europe. Anyway, I'm going to die there, quite fittingly, and I'll bid you a farewell. May the Force be with you, everyone. Love each other, and be excellent to each other, as Bill and Ted once said. Novabug, out.